About a mile and a half that way, a small neighborhood just on the edge of this town of Sderot, the Israeli Defense Force discovered 3 Hamas operatives in there. And we didn't really know what it was. All we could hear was this sort of buildup of heavy machine gun fire, and it got more intense and more intense. Towards the end of it, they put up flares, so perhaps giving better illumination on the ground for the troops. But shortly after, the Israeli Defense Force said 3 Hamas militants discovered in that area and neutralized, to use the euphemism that's used here. That is not something that we've seen here around Sderot since Hamas was finally kicked out over the weekend. But it is indicative of what's happening along the border, where you suddenly get these areas where there's a concentration of Israeli troops, where the area is secured off, you can't get into that area. Other things happening that we haven't seen as well. We've seen tanks firing just along there towards the Gaza fence line. It's a couple of miles. We knew that the tanks were there, but they're firing. We don't know why they were firing this evening. And just literally in the last couple of minutes, there was a flare-off in the sky there. Not sure what that was doing. There was a fighter jet that flew over, dropped chaff as it flew over Gaza. There was a large explosion after that, and a couple of other heavy explosions with the big flashes. So the hour prior was fairly quiet. Now there's an uptick again. Just this is the way that it seems to go. Quiet, then it picks up. I hear the fighter jet again, and a little before that we were hearing detonations sort of further down the Gaza Strip, further south from us here.